Hi, welcome to today's mastermind. All successful people share one powerful characteristic: hunger for success, a desire for personal development, growth, and progress. And these videos are all about giving you the tools for your success and your happiness so you can love and live a wonderful life. It's great to have you today, and the theme for today is connection and love. That's a beautiful subject. Now think about it. Every day, we strive to meet each other's expectations about connection and about love. And sometimes we forget that it just should be our way of life. We fail to remember that love is the greatest gift that we can give or we can receive. We forget that life is all about love and connection. Dr. Brené Brown is a great research professor. She spent years, like decades, I think, studying about courage, vulnerability, shame, and empathy. And she says, I define connection as the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued. When they can give and receive without judgment. That's a very important keyword, without judgment. And when they receive sustenance and strength for the relationship, from the relationship. Sometimes we treat people like the people closest to us. Sometimes we treat them in ways that we will never treat a stranger. Why do we do that? Well, many reasons, but some of the main ones is that we allow stress, lack of time to get on the way of who we really are as human beings. And all these things that are happening every day, all the little problems here, the little problems there, the lack of time, the anxiety and stress situations make us forget that love is actually the most important thing. Now I'll give you a sample, okay? Last night I came to kiss my wife goodnight. I was going to bed a bit early because I had to get up early, and she was in the living room watching her favorite series. Now she was relaxing after a long day, and her reaction to my kiss was less than passionate and interested. So I got a bit offended by her lack of emotion in her response. But of course I didn't say anything. I guess she felt my discontent because a few minutes later she came to my bed to check on me and kiss me with tenderness and love. Now, with that deposit of my emotional bank account, I went to sleep like a baby, comforted by her simple act of caring. Now, when we experience love, it makes us happy and fulfilled. Trying to get love can be complicated, but the giving of love is always there. We can always choose to give love to somebody else who needs it. And more often than not, when we give love, we also receive love in return. Now, I remember that I had read once about this article talking about our emotional bank account. Now, what that means? Well, it means that every time we do something out of love and respect for the other person, we are adding love units to their emotional accounts. And every time we criticize or get upset or hurt the other person, we are taking from their account. If we do that often, people will grow resentful and will pay us back the same way. Now, in that framework, people then are as rich and happy or as miserable and sad as their emotional love accounts. And we live our lives and react accordingly. But most importantly, let us understand that we have the power to change that. Yes, we have the power to change that. We can meet the emotional needs of those we come in contact with daily. We can make others feel exceptionally good about themselves, about the things that they do. No wonder the good book says that we should love one another. We should love our children, our friends, our co-workers. Everyone with whom we interact every day is in great need to be the beneficiaries of our love. And now you said, come on, of course I love my kids. Of course I love my wife. Yes, I do too. But are we really showing it? Are we consciously thinking how to show it every single day in everything we do and everything we say? Sometimes not. Sometimes we forget. I realize it's such a great responsibility we have as human beings. We have the power to enrich or to sever each of other existences by the way we treat each other, by the love we give or the love we fail to give in any given situation. So we need to make love a way of being, a way of life. Now, if you want to transform your life right now, understand inside of you there is a generous lover who wants to give, who wants to share. Just have to let it out. Now, there is a phrase that says, love starts at home, right? Now, everything we do affects other people in a positive or negative way, especially those who are around us most of the time. We're continually depositing or withdrawing from people's love bank accounts. I appreciate my wife. I love my wife, but I was not always very vocal about it. And more recently, I've made it a must to thank her as much as possible for every little thing that she does, even if I think it's her job as a mother or wife. I've also created a routine to pass by my daughter's bedroom, which is doing homework, resting, just to say a few words of love and encouragement to show that I care, to make sure her emotional bank account is full. Now, when I look back in my life, I can see that the times I was unreasonable or unloving, it amounted to love bank accounts withdrawals in the people that are close to me. And that contributed to their unhappiness. Appreciation is one of the best deposits that you can put in the love bank accounts of the people you care about. We need to learn to feel the most important emotional needs of the people we love. And that is up to us. In other words, let's be kind, especially when people are having a difficult time. If we are kind to people when they're in their difficult moments, they'll never forget it. We all are just doing the best we can. Remember that. Very seldom there is some horrible person trying to do something wrong to you just out of evilness. Most times, most people, you're just doing the best you can and we make mistakes. So these simple acts of understanding, forgiveness, and acceptance bond us in a much more profound way of connection and love that you will never obtain by just being perfect. Now, we are human beings and we are naturally attracted to people that we like, people that make us feel good, and we're repulsed by people that make us feel bad. So we need to also develop patience and really be consciously kind to people's mistakes and faults and personalities and character. Everybody's different. And we need to show honor and respect and acknowledge people. We just basically need to become more generous with our time, our awareness, our connection, and our love. We have to create those right habits of human interaction. and be willing to connect to people, even those we do not like. Now, these loving interactions will change your life faster than anything else. Every good thing you do many times has a significant effect on others' happiness and well-being. So please, do not look at problems as a reason not to love, but look at problems as a reason to love more. Okay? So let's get on to it. Let's take some action. What can we do today to connect and to love with people in our lives? I mean, if you live away from your parents, go and visit them. Bring some flowers to your mother and some chocolates. Whatever your papa likes, buy him a present and give it to them today. Or go and meet your best friends and tell them how much you appreciate them and how much they mean to you. Or have a date with your husband or your wife or boyfriend or girlfriend and do something special for them without reason. Or have a special activity with your children. Surprise them. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that today. Why? Why? Because I love you. Or make dinner for your family, and if you're already busy today and you don't have time, the least you can do, please today, make 3 phone calls to some special people in your life and tell them how much they mean to you. I mean, if you like this video today, call me and tell me, Francis, I appreciate this video. Or put a comment in the here down below, or say something. But whatever you do, love and connect. Love is the most important thing. Always remember that with faith, faith allows you to believe that all things are possible. If you believe and develop a mindset of certainty. Hope helps you to never doubt that there is a better future for you if you just believe and take the right steps. And always remember, there is no greater force in the world than the power of love. There are faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these 3 is love. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode today. It will help you to develop a strong mindset that you can use to overcome any obstacle that life throws your way. And in today's program, it will help you to become more conscious of your love and your connection to the people that you care about, and even the strangers that you will meet on your way. Thank you for coming, and it was great to be with you today. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.